Today, I'm going to be talking about the Idaho case. Now, this case is really tragic because 4 young people lost their lives and they had so much ahead of them. On the night of November 13th, Santa and her boyfriend Ethan, that night they went out, and Maddie and Kaylee, who are two best friends, they went out. When they all come home, they would all be tragically murdered. Ethan was one of triplets, his brother and a sister. They were all close, and good thing is that they were in school together, so they were always close. But like I said, on the night of November the 13th, someone broke in and would take their lives. They would all be stabbed, and they were defensive marks, so means they tried to save themselves, but they got overpowered. And at the scene, there was a white Hyundai Electra. So the police were looking for it, and they found that it belonged to a Brian Kohlberger. And it was under him and his dad's name. So they got a thing from the trash can that I guess the dad had threw away, and took it and did a DNA match. And that's when they went and arrested Brian Kohlberger. They also seen that his cell phone was also pinned there, and also even after the murders was pinned there. So which means if he's the killer, he come back too close to the crime scene. The parents obviously are devastated, and what was so sad is Maddie was an only child. So it was just really sad seeing the parents talk about that. And like I said, Maddie and Kaylee were best friends. They went to school together. They were just really close, and they would often, because they were so close, like sisters, they would share a bed. They were just really close. So the night of the murders, them two died together. One of the ones who were there who survived said that they heard what they thought was Santa crying. And they, I guess, they didn't think much of it, but they did say they heard her crying. And then I guess it was later that they ended up finding the crime scene. And the surviving members were so shocked that it took them a little bit to call for help because they were just so in shock. But Brian Colbert has a lot of evidence against him. One being that he had black gloves, he had a black hoodie, and it just, a lot of things that made him look bad. They even found hair, curly hair. So it's not looking good for him. And honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if they ended up finding that he was stalking the girls. It just would make sense to me that these were pretty girls and Ethan was a very handsome guy, and it wouldn't shock me if he was stalking the girls and Ethan was just there. And it would make a lot of sense if he was just stalking them. But he also left a note that the police took to his father, and I don't know what the note said or why the police took it, but it obviously has some sort of evidence as to why the police would take it. So yeah, if he didn't do it, he is just one unlucky guy. But tragic thing is there's 4 young people who lost their lives. Their siblings will never, get to see them in this life. They'll never get to hug them again, and it's just very sad. It's just one of those situations where you should hug your family a little tighter. But that is all. And thank you guys for watching.